Hello everybody, Tim here with another movie review, this time for Gringo. This is the new film starring David Oyelowo, Joel Edgerton, and Charlize Theron, as well as Charlotte Copley, who I am a big fan of. And this movie is the story of David Oyelowo's character, Howard, I believe. Harold. It's Harold. And Harold works for this pharmaceutical company. He works for Charlize Theron and Joel Edgerton, but mainly Joel Edgerton, and they travel to Mexico and they get involved in drug cartels, and it's a big thing. And honestly, guys, the trailers for this movie had me really excited. I was looking forward to it. It looked funny. I love Joel Edgerton. I love David Oyelowo. I love Charlize Theron. I thought it had an interesting premise. The trailers are lies. The trailers do not advertise the movie that we got with Gringo, and I thought Gringo is one of the worst movies I've seen in a really long time. As far as like wide release comedy movies that are coming out in theaters, it's the worst thing I've seen in a while. It's pretty bad. It's boring. I barely chuckled once or twice. I fell asleep in the middle of this, and granted it was only for like a few minutes, but like I fell asleep and I feel like I didn't miss anything. The movie is just really not great. So what makes this not great? Well, the script is just all over the place. There's about 5 or 6 different storylines running through this movie that don't need to be there. I chopped those out, and I don't want to give it away for anybody who decides I'm going to go see Gringo, so I don't want to give it away, but there's a bunch of storylines that don't need to be there. David Oyelowo really does try his best. He's good in the movie. There's nothing wrong with his performance. It's just the material that he's been given is really, really bad. And I found the movie borderline offensive. There were a lot of things in it that I could see being really offensive to some people, and I thought this movie was terrible. I don't really know what else to say. It's not funny, it's boring, and it's actually kind of long. It's like 100 minutes, which isn't that long, but it dragged on for a really long time. I was waiting. I was just dying for this movie to get out so that I could leave and go see something else, because this was just atrocious. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on Gringo. Very jumbled and very late. Sorry for getting this review out late for you, but I've got other reviews coming up this week, including The Strangers. I'm finally saw Death Wish, so that's I guess I can review that thing. And then also Thoroughbreds, which I'm very excited to talk about. Well, anyway, guys, thanks as always for watching, and until next time, have a good one.